this like short because I kind of just did my other video. So I'm kind of coming down with like a tiny bit of a cold or something. My throat hurts and I have this kind of dry cough. I have a cough drop in my mouth just to kind of keep my throat at bay. But I may end up filming my videos next week all in one day, which is what I'm trying to do anyway. I may do that later this week, but when I get ridiculous if this cold keeps going, because usually when I'm sick it lasts like 2 weeks and it's really miserable for I'm usually miserable for about 3 to 5 days, and then I'm fine. It's usually that I'm actually physically fine. I'm still kind of spry, but like mentally I'm pretty out of it. I'm groggy, and then I don't feel good. I'll cough like crazy. My throat hurts, stuff like that. So, whatever I film will probably be something that does not have to do with my mouth. It'll probably be like tapping or hand sounds or something else. Anyway, I may also like only do 2 videos or something next week. I don't know. It's gonna depend, because if this timing is right, I'm hoping the like miserableness will I'll get over it like this weekend or so and feel better by next week. This is Friday's video, as you already know, because it's Friday apparently. So anyway, I'm gonna start this. So today I'm just gonna do. I know I kind of just did this video. Let me just say that I know I just did this, but this thing is really fun to tap. So, and I also have to say, Styrofoam is easily one of my top 10 favorite triggers. So it's also a lot easier to ramble when you're tapping. Versus, I guess my last video was hand sounds, so my hands are tired, but they're not, so. Anyway, also if I kind of trail off, it's because I'm either focusing on the trigger or I literally lost my trail of thought. I tend to do that a lot, so. I also didn't really focus on the front of the camera very much. I did a lot of like this and side to side. I really didn't even focus on left to right very much, so I'm gonna do that kind of now. I know it's kind of off screen, but honestly, if you can hear what I'm hearing, it'll be worth it, I hope. Sometimes the best triggers are the ones you can't see. I can literally reference a couple videos that are like that. There's a few of the trigger happy ASMR's videos where he does stuff. He's tapping something and he goes like, I think actually he's crinkling some soap or something, and he kind of like goes left and right almost out of the camera, and for some reason that sounds way better than when he's like right here in front of it. And then I think there's a few like Rappy Taffy videos where he kind of like goes left and right and stuff, but then he'll like go out of the camera with, I think he had a canvas or something he was tapping on one time, and he was doing it up the spine. And then in the same video, I think he went like out of the frame, and he did something when he was tapping the spine, I think. And I thought it sounded really awesome. So, but also visually, sometimes that can be nice if it just kind of fades and like comes back as the trigger. Obviously, a bunch of different variables. There we go. But anyway, I just finished my cough drop. So now I don't have anything. I don't have anything to keep my mouth at bay, but I've got a drink. I'm trying to take a sip of it right now. Okay, that's a little better, I think. The drink is weird because like it helps, but at the same time, it's like refreshing, and then at the same time it almost like restarts that cycle, because obviously you're gonna have to drink again. So let me just, I actually have not tried this against my chest. Just framed any of my videos before when I'm doing a trigger. Obviously, I've walked out of a camera a couple times, but I'm gonna try and come up with a pattern. I did, and then I like said that, and then I lost it. I hope this sounds as good as it sounds for me. It's actually kind of nice being able to like wander around. It's weird in videos when you see people kind of never leave like right here in front of the mic. I mean, not really. It's just that I think moving around is a big deal. Mostly I probably in like a role play, but also I just noticed, sorry if my skin looks weird, it's just the lighting, I promise. I do have the mark of something right here, and then this is actually a mole. I don't know if you can see it, but it almost looks like a constellation to me. So don't be too alarmed. But the lighting is weird because of the red on the mic, and then the lighting, even though it's yellow, it's still making it look a little bit weird. Now that I touched it, it kind of stings. And I touched it again. I'm about 95% sure this is like firework residue that landed on my hand from Sunday night. I was with some of my friends, and we watched some fireworks in like a neighborhood. Only for some ridiculous reason we decided to stand like 20 feet away, so everything that would kind of shoot up would kind of fall down like where we were. I'm pretty sure I had something kind of bonk my head, on like the side of my head. I had residue on my neck, and then I had one thing kind of land, I guess, on my wrist, and it stung a lot, and at first I thought it was like a bug bite, and then I realized later it looked all weird, so I'm not sure if it's, firework residue, or if it's just something was really hot and now it's kind of weird, but anyway. To be honest, it might also scar, so I've been trying to put stuff on it, but it really doesn't look any better, so whatever. I have so many scars on my hands, it's fine. I also have a cat, so I mean, that's not really a big surprise. There are so many scratches like all around my right hand. You can't really see them very well because of the way that it is, but I've probably got like 15 scratches on like my wrist and then my hand, just this one, and then this one's not so bad. Anyway, as frustrating sometimes as cats can be, I still really like cats. I don't know. I do like dogs, but I've kind of just grown up with a cat, so I'm not super oriented to dogs. I think I've always had a cat, so I'm just very used to sort of how they are. My cat is weird because he is social, but he's not cuddly, which is the weirdest thing. Only seriously in the past, maybe 6 months has he suddenly been like a little cuddly, but it's more like he'll rub your face on it, he'll rub his face on your like legs, or he'll kind of like sit next to you if you're on the couch or something, but he won't like, get on your lap. He doesn't really nuzzle me very much except for my legs, which is usually when he's just begging me to eat something. And then I'll usually end up feeding him, but he has like 2 moods. He only kind of like, what will he do? He'll kind of like be basically passed out on the couch, and he won't do anything for 6 hours, or he'll literally scream at you for like an hour or two, just sitting there on the counter, screaming at you, please feed me. It's basically him begging, which is, I think, the dog side of him coming out. And then sometimes he's a little bit psycho, but I don't know. I've never really met any other cats that are like my cat, which is kind of interesting. So, but he just turned 12 in May. So he, I used to have dogs, but they both kind of have passed away in the past probably 2.5 years. So we had dogs, or I guess it's not, they weren't really mine, but they were there. Didn't last very long. One of them had kind of like a seizure-prone disorder, and that kind of killed it a little bit. And then the other dog we had was fine, but I don't remember actually. It's been a little bit since that's happened. Sorry if that sounds actually really depressing, but it's okay. They're fine. I mean, they're not. Hold on. They're not in pain anymore. They're fine. So that probably sounded weird, but anyway, the cat's fine. But I love him. He's kind of my buddy around the house. So anyway, I'm kind of not focusing very well on staying unique. What I'm doing, it's just fun to kind of sit here and just do this, frankly. But I also haven't really been focusing on up here much. Anyway, I'll probably end the video here because my hands are getting kind of tired and my throat's starting to hurt a lot. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Like the video, or dislike the video if you feel like it. Feedback's appreciated. Comments are also appreciated. I was saying in my other video I just made how inspiring it's really been to sort of read some comments. Some really nice stuff has been said, and it's been really nice to see. It kind of helps me kind of keep going and keep wanting to post stuff, especially on a rough day when you kind of don't want to do anything and you just want to quit and not do anything. So sometimes opening up the app to look at the comments has been a genuine inspiration to me. So it makes me want to keep making stuff, partly because it's fun and partly because I just really like making stuff, and I'm really hoping this is kind of helpful to anybody. It doesn't have to be everyone, it can be anyone, but